It's Elijah here. Came into the car because I'm waiting to go pick up an order. Got some Red Lobster tonight. Pretty good. I just wanted to go live. I was in the mood for some reason or another, but there always is a reason, isn't there? So just to go over a couple things. You know, this benzo struggle is real. No matter who says it's not, no matter what doctor says, oh, you can just get off of them, you can taper quick. But it doesn't work like that. But big shout out to Diana. I know you're here, Diana. So it's great talking to you today. But no, you know, this whole struggle sucks because it's up, it's down, it's up and down. You'll have days where you feel good and days where you feel like crap. But one thing you got to know is you're not alone going through this. This is just a temporary hassle. You know, it's a big temporary hassle. And we're going to get through this together. I've spoken to hundreds upon hundreds of people and worked with a lot of them. And we personally don't know each other. But we have a connection and we have similar bond. And we're a family because we're going through this together. And we have to help each other through this. That's the big thing. And that's what my goal is. I know a lot of people who've gone through this don't talk about it. And they don't even want to be associated with benzos. Or even talk about them. And personally, I don't blame them at all. I mean, it's something words cannot even describe. But the good news is we're going to get through this together. Just remember, please, this is not a race, okay? Don't set yourself up for a time frame. I want to be off in 6 months. I want to be off in 3 weeks. Don't think of a timeline, okay? Think about quality of life. Quality of life is so important when you're going through this thing. Especially if you have children, if you have a job, and you just want to be happy. And while going through benzo tapering, you can be happy. You're going to be uncomfortable. There's no doubt about that. I mean, that comes with the territory, right? We're going to be uncomfortable going through this process. That's why don't set a timeline. Do not set a timeline whatsoever. Like I've mentioned in many videos before, you just have to go with your symptoms. A lot of symptoms I had that I really hated were more physical. I had a lot of the horrible mental stuff, but the mental stuff, the akathisia, and like I told Diana, once again, shout out again, was the appetite issue. The appetite issue is always a problem because you're not hungry. And Diana mentioned that to me. Oh, happy birthday, Primetime. What up, Anthony? So when it comes to eating, the big thing is, at least what I've noticed, is when I'm tapering, I'll get these periods of where I'll lose my appetite and I'm not even hungry. And I log all this down. I have a whole logbook. And yeah, I know, Nubs. Don't worry. I have some of that here. But one thing I wanted to say, with the appetite, I keep a log, and when I feel that coming on, I can't eat, I hold my dose. I don't keep tapering, I hold. My appetite comes back, I'm eating like a pig again, and pretty much everything settles back down. That's when I know it's time to continue my taper. The appetite issue is not a constant thing for me. It doesn't happen every time I taper. But when it does, I know that's when I need to hold. And other things can help you. I will tell you, cannabis does help. The issue with cannabis, it can cause anxiety. But that's not with all. That's the THC. If you get high CBD and very low THC, more of like the indica strain, the better. But this whole thing is trial and error. There's no blueprint on how to do this. This is something you're going to have to go through individually. But the key points are, you have to keep reassuring yourself, this is only temporary. It sucks, but it's temporary. You're not going to feel good, but there's going to be times where you feel great. So it's going to be up and down. It's those waves and those windows, and you just have to ride it. Positivity. The worst thing is intrusive thoughts. You feel like you're going to die. You're a failure. You've let everybody down. You're pretty much nothing. That's what a lot of this feels like at times. But that's all nonsense. Those are all lies. You have let nobody down. You're not a failure. It's all nonsense. And it's just one of those things you got to learn to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. And I got my appetite back now. That's why I'm going to get Red Lobster for myself and my wife. Got a crab leg appetite. What did SB say? I've been drinking? No, I don't drink. Don't even think about drinking if you're on benzos. Ultra Gear, are you talking to me? What are you talking about? The Ultra Geezer, if you're asking what I'm talking about, I'm just rambling. I don't really have a specific topic. Once again, this is just the vent, just to talk. And yeah, it's one of those exposure things, talking to others to keep yourself busy helps. So that's all this stream is for. There's nothing more to it. I don't have a topic, nothing. But I just got back from Boise, Idaho, actually. And every day, even while I taper, you still feel something, as I was telling Diana earlier today, someone I talk with. You always feel like there's this little parrot on the side of your shoulder. Something is just different, and it won't leave. And that's a symptom. But I notice when I travel, or when I'm busy, all that stuff's gone. And only thing I know is your senses are taking in new experiences. Did you say do some crime? No, I'm not gonna do any crime. See, Dom? Hey, I'm doing good, brother. I'm doing good, my man. Been busy today working. A lot of projects. I'm a cybersecurity engineer. So, wow. Hackers and all these attacks keep me busy. And it's a desk job. Very little cardio. So I got one of these things. I got a standing desk. I can lower it and lift it up. And I can also, I got these pedal things, like exercise, like, what do you call them? Exercise pedals or exercise bike, but it's just for your feet. So when you sit down. But no, I just wanted to tell everybody, you know what? This sucks going through this. People won't believe you. You'll get gaslit by doctors sometimes. People think you can just stop within a day, or you can taper in 2 weeks. You know, if that's the case and your doctor doesn't work with you, keep hunting for a doctor that will, because there are doctors out there that will help you. There are. One thing, you got to be open communication. Just be honest with them. A lot of doctors don't want to lose their licenses. They're scared of the DEA and a lot of things with getting their licenses taken away. So just be open with them. After speaking to a lot of people, and including myself personally, when I tell them I'm tapering and they're actually seeing how I'm doing, I have everything down, I got my own structure, they appreciate that. And they're glad that I'm open with them. They don't rush you. It's pretty much a team effort. You're looking after them and they're looking after you. But what up, Lucia? I think it is Lucia. Yeah. But no, just wanted to come on, make a video, say hi. What I do when I'm bored. Make music, make videos, talk to people, try to keep them positive. But you got to stay positive through this stuff, y'all. Stay positive no matter what you can find. Every little inch or every little millimeter counts. Try to laugh. There's times I caught myself fake laughing, because laughing also brings out the endorphins in your body to make you feel good. And I think I have fake laughed so many times that I'm actually laughing now. And it's good. And those are just things you're going to have to mess around with while going through this. But trust me, it's not the end of your life. It's not the end of the world. That's one thing you have to remember. When you take a benzo, it's like taking out a loan, right? You got to pay back interest. Like, I don't know any loan where you don't got to pay interest unless it's from a relative, but they're going to want something in return sometimes. But no, just stay focused. Keep positive. I just wanted to say thank you to everybody that has subscribed to my channel. The goal, this channel actually made for myself to watch my progress. And I think I've mentioned that many times. But I've noticed it's been helping some people. And I didn't plan on that, but I'll tell you once again, like I always do, I'm a Christian. And with my faith, you know, like what else do you have to go on? You know, faith is a big thing when it comes to my personal life. But if you're not religious, find something that you can have faith in or something that you can hang on to. It could be anything. Anything. It doesn't matter. Because that one little thing you hang on to is a light. And just know in the future, if you're having a hard time, you're going to be taking trips again. You're going to be back to your old self. And sometimes the old self is your original anxiety, original issues that you went on benzos for. But if you can get through this, that's very hard. I guarantee nothing will ever phase you again. Because you've gone through probably the hardest thing you'll ever go through in your life. Like nothing will outshadow it. So if you can get through this, if you had anxiety before, sleep issues before, no. You think that's going to be a problem when we're healed? No. Because it's not going to be a big deal. Because we've already gone through hell. So look at the light at the end of the tunnel. Everything you're going through right now is real, but you got to focus on that. Focus on the light, okay? And, yeah. Be true to yourself. Take it gentle. Don't rush. Oh, yeah, look. I made it. Red Lobster, yeah. I mean, no, I just want to say I love each and every one of you. you're really a blessing to me, and I hope I'm helping you by sharing my story. And I'm going to be filming this and making videos the whole way. When I'm going through hell, I'm going to film it, okay? I'll put a viewer discretion thing on there, or a warning. But I'm going to film it. And there might be scary times, but I don't care. Because the goal is to look back and to see the progress from where you've came from. If you've been on a high dose of a benzo and you're down to a small amount and you're trying to get off that, look at that as a positive thing. Like, I've already come down this far. That's fantastic. But you still have a distance to go, and that last part always seems like climbing Mount Everest. But it's going to be great. But just wanted to say hi to everybody. First time doing live on here. I'm in Washington State, just outside Portland, Oregon, so I'm West Coast time. But thanks for tuning in, y'all. Keep smiling, keep happy. Don't let the benzo crap get to you, okay? Because we're all one team. So God bless each and every one of you. Comment. If you need to talk, let me know. Reach out to me and I'll be there for you, okay? So we'll talk to you soon, everybody. God bless. And as always, peace. Bye.